So whatever I would start in here, I would, whatever.
All right. Well, I think I really enjoyed last year, and I was a spring grower. And I had no space at home for this many seed trays. I got a lean-to unheated shelter by the house, and there's room there for about a dozen seed trays. So having space here for a dozen more was fantastic, especially for the hot stuff. Peppers here, some squashes, and so that was good for having warmer greenhouse where just have the space because I've got to go to the gardens to plant things out into. And so yeah, it's very useful being here, and it's nice doing it cooperatively. So we had a problem with the water last year as well. It was complicated.
What, not enough water or different water?
There's about 3 taps. You come in here, it says no water. So you go over there, turn that tap on, come back in here, no water. Go back to the school, and there's 2, 3 taps. You got to find out the right one. Which one is that? Where's that pipe going?
It'll be better this year.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we got a timer.
That's a good thing. Prevents wasting water.
I learned. That was once. And I learned where the pipes were, and then just go out there, turn them 1, 2, 3, turn them on.
But that's a good thing to make note of, and to make sure that we have clear instructions for everybody, because we'll be alternating with watering things. So everybody knows how to use the system, and maybe have that posted somewhere as a little reminder. But what we have started to is we're going to have a ongoing book for the greenhouse, which will have, it's got the protocol, it'll have information like the planting dates and everything that the soil mixes, and then it can have functional things like instructions for the watering, and that is all in there. So we've got like a ready reference for anybody who comes in to use the facility.
So that'll be this book, and we will put everything that we get, all the information that we get. We'll just keep putting in here, and water, how to keep water.
And it would be good to have some lovely photos to put in there too.
The communication book's different.
Right.
Delighted.
Yeah,
This will just be
Have big cameras, will travel.
We have a
Good.
journal.
All I need is a call
Yes.
or Facebook message, and I'll just be there.
Get the other side.
Truly, including
West
video
Coast
clips.
seed
Because
also
people
does
really
the
do
exact
enjoy.
same thing for winter vegetables.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Yes, I have that one too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll bring that. And I'll have Linda's little winter thing too. Yeah.
Your turn.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have much of a garden at home. In fact, we don't really have a garden. So I'm growing things like kale, which are very easy, and anything else that happens to come up. But my real interest is just kind of like using this as what can we grow? Like,
Everything.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it seems like, but then it doesn't.
Hey, how are you?
It doesn't maintain itself.
I
come up,
back
but
home
then,
and I thought,
you know, they don't.
Brave.
yeah.
They don't come to fruition, or we don't pick what we want, or something happens.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. It's fun to see lots of people here.
Yeah.
And I love it when the kids come in and learn things.
The kids actually spend a lot of time in here in September and October with different food program people tasting the 1 or 2 melons that were produced. And they're so non-judgmental. They didn't come in, and they just saw all the glorious things to taste, and they loved it.
Rabbits, chew it.
So we were just talking about where everybody's just kind of saying kind of what they want to get out of participating in the Stars group. If they're looking at doing something that's, I suggested, are you starting stuff for yourself to just take home and put in your garden? Are you interested in doing starts where a few of us start different things and then we kind of pool it and share it so everybody gets a little of something? We're just kind of
Feeling it out.
yeah, feeling it out.
But we can think about it too, because
Yeah, it can be an in-process thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be written in stone in any
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone's growing something that you've never even heard about, and it's great to walk away with one and try it out for sure.
So in preparation for actually planting something, there's a couple things we need to consider. One is like the basics of what are we going to plant in containers. People can bring their own containers to do their starts, but we also have a whole bunch of containers and trays outside here. And if you want to be using those ones, that's fine. But we need, you need to take them home and clean them first, because if you don't give them a good clean and wash, then you risk disease.
Yeah.
So
mold
that's
and
one
fungus.
thing, we do wanna
Yeah.
make sure we don't, bring anything.
Transported stuff.
And I've never seen that, I've never heard of anyone getting it, but according to people who've grown for many years, you always wanna wash your pots out,
Yeah.
especially if you're coming into a community,
Mm-hmm.
The,
zone.
You're right, the commercial guys, the guy we were dealing with,
Mhm.
they used to use styrofoam, and now they're going away from it and back to
It's easier to clean.
plastic
Yeah.
cleaning, because they're not transporting diseases around the province and going to places that doesn't matter how hard you do it.
Big deal for a
It's a
start place,
big
like they
deal.
wanna
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
You literally go in and your feet go through a foot bath.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, because you can bring so much in, and then once it's there, it's there.
It's,
And then,
so,
yeah.
they're
Then,
very
So
conscious
I've
of
heard
that.
hot water and soap is good enough. Like I've heard that's you don't have to do the bleaching and the peroxide even,
if
but
you
hot
think,
water
though,
and soap is
if you
good.
think you've had disease in the containers
Right,
before and you
right.
do want to use them again, there is the peroxide or bleach, but you can also use vinegar,
Oh,
which
okay.
is really non-offensive. It breaks
Okay.
down, right? But
Cheap.
it's the same thing. It's acetic acid and it'll kill most
Yeah.
everything.
Diluted.
Yeah, diluted vinegar.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you can get a gallon of vinegar for $2.99.
Exactly. It's no big deal. But
What
just to,
part? Like 1 part per 10 or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I'd go 1 part, something like that. But it's not going to. You can rinse it afterwards, right? It's not something that you're gonna. The vinegar, the acidity doesn't have to be affecting what you plant later on. You can give it a rinse afterwards after just making sure you cleaned well with it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
vinegar. I'll make note of that. I'll
So
put
yeah,
a
so
page in there.
afterwards we